So, AEW have been temporarily relieved of their Adam Copeland Cope problem, but only temporarily. But I'm here to talk about the destruction that he have left while he was there. You want to talk about it? Let's go. Hey, what's going on, YouTube land? It's your boy TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I give my wrestling content videos on this channel. So, I'm here to talk about Adam Copeland, or Cope. That I just can't Anyways, let's just go ahead and get right into it, right? So, Edge, better known in WWE, have definitely been a star in the making. And he definitely have world titles up under his belt, and he is a world-renowned wrestler and all that other good stuff. You cannot take away those accolades. The ultimate opportunist, everything like that. Lita helped him get him over, and his presentation have, graspfully, changed and elevated, and he been hitting the ground running even ever since. But that does not come without flaws, okay? So we're talking about just strictly in AEW. So when he came to the AEW, I guess he had grievances with WWE because of his booking, and he wanted another world title championship under his list of accolades, being as though that he is 10-time, I think. I'm gonna look it up to put it down below, whatever. But he won plenty of world titles, and I understand he basically had to give up his world championship, over 10 years ago because of a broken neck, and he was told that he was never gonna come back. I mean, through the grace of God, thank goodness that he is, healthy and everything of that nature. But, however, I have issues, right? So here's my issue, right? I feel like a man of a particular age, I'm not saying that when you're in your 50s, you need to just go ahead and roll over and, croak and kick the can. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you really need to reevaluate your life and what you want to do with it after a certain age. I think once you're in that 40, realm, and you're not moving the way that you need to in the ring, and I'm not saying you gotta, stick a move. I ain't saying that. Definitely if you wasn't doing that in the beginning anyway. But it's after a while, you really need to, really think about some things once you're up there in that age range. Because I'm sorry, look, as much as Ric Flair have shed blood for this business and loves wrestling, definitely you could tell, maybe a little bit too much, because wrestling in your 70s, that's pretty crazy. That's wild, okay? You should have been 20, maybe even 30 years ago. Just go ahead and, hang it up. Because, come on, Grandpa. You know. But anyways, this video is not about him. But I just hope that Adam does not go down the same road as Jeff Jarrett, okay? Because absolutely nobody at all wants to see another world championship reign, a lackluster championship reign out of no JJ, okay? Are you cool? Dude, you are 3 years shy of 60. There's no reason why there's no reason and there's no need for you to be no freaking world champion at almost 60 years old. Huh? What? Are you okay, sir? Dude, you are senior citizen age at this point. And Adam is, close behind you, okay? I'm sorry. When Edge originally came to AEW, he had promised or whatever, and it was okay, cool. He had grievances with WWE in his booking, so he went to AEW to get another world championship reign. He won the TNT championship, quite early on, and for whatever reason, he wanted to be in a cage match and throw his body on the line up against Aleister Black, or I forgot what his name was in AEW, but it was Malachi Black, I believe. And he broke his damn foot. Had he just laid flat instead of trying to land on his foot, I don't know what he was thinking doing that. He been doing that move for quite a while. Maybe not off the steel cage. But anyways, he broke his foot. He came back. And this run just solidify my point. He wound up trying to get the AEW World Championship, and I was so glad he didn't. I thought the original plan was going to be, he was going to be the AEW World Champion, get it out the way, cool. Christian had his briefcase, and he could cash it in on any time. Why did they have a failed cash in is beyond me, because they just gotta have Moxley be the world champion, right? Wrong decision. So they ended up having him have a failed cash in. Christian did, because like I said, I thought it was going to be Edge, then Christian, and then whoever's going to be the world champion at All In. I guess whoever's going to win the whole Owen Cup thing or whatever. Cool, bet. That was all right with me. But for whatever reason, they had a failed cash in. Stupid decision. Y'all just had a new concept in AEW, and it's already a joke now because you had one of your top talent failed a cash-in. That didn't make any sense. That was pointless. So then after that, Edge wound up getting a rematch in a street fight match. He wound up losing, and I believe FTR or whatever their name is, they wound up, forming an alliance with Edge. That ended up, that partnership went awry. And Edge finally got written off for TV, and it was definitely long overdue. So here is my whole, synopsis or analyzation or whatever you want to call it, or my opinion on the situation. This was long overdue, like I said. Edge needs to really rethink of his career path and what he want to do as far as wrestling. I would rather him be a manager, but I don't know how that would look. I don't know how that would, in 2025 or whatever, how that would formulate in, pro wrestling in this current day and age, because he never was, the managing type. I don't see him as that, but isn't his thing anymore, honestly. He does not move the same. He is not the same competitor he was over 10 years ago. Not even 5 years ago when he first came back to the WWE, when he was just doing his thing. And again, by the time, caught up to him, and right now it's not working out. And him being world champion, I'm sorry. I just don't see it for him. And if he does it, cool. But if I had to pick as far as between JJ and Adam Copeland, neither one of them.
Fucking nobody.
Just hang them both up, honestly, because it's just not giving what it's supposed to have gave. And I'm going to just end the video here. Edge, you need to retire, sir. It's not working out. I'm not going to say nobody wants to see you as world champion, but you had your time in the spotlight, and it's up. I'm sorry. This is not it anymore. Edge is an egotistical maniac, and I believe, honestly, when he was playing the character on WWE, he was playing his real life, because he is very selfish. And for him to agree, and I don't know why Christian would agree to that idea too, because it made him look hella goofy on this finish, as far as the whole Christian and Edge and Jon Moxley matchup at the end. For that to be your best friend, who needs enemies? How do you feel about Edge, and do you feel like another world championship reign is on the horizon? Do you feel like it'll hit like grits, or do you feel like it will flop and not a bops? But comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Welcome. Peace. TJ, I'm out.